Hi, Leo. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading. So no contact, low communication for the next 48 hours. What is your person thinking and feeling? Is anything going to happen? What is going on in this connection? This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers. Welcome, everyone. Let's see what Spirit has for you next 48 hours. For my Leo, Spirit, can you please share with me any messages of guidance that you have? Anything that you want us to know? I am listening for you now. What is important about this connection? I think I love you. So you still got somebody in love with you. There's a lot you don't know about me, holding back. Let's talk. And then keep it simple. So I think I'm in love with you still. Maybe they put this on hold, or maybe they asked for some space to think about what it was that they wanted. Maybe they feel like they aren't ready to share every aspect of their life with you, that they weren't ready to be vulnerable with you or to open up to you. And then they said, you know what, I just need to slow this down for now, or I'll talk to you soon. And now you don't know where you stand. Let's see what's going on. Keep it simple. If they love you, they wouldn't be putting you on hold. Sometimes you have that little bit of a separation, and it helps people to realize they really do have feelings for you. It does make your heart grow fonder. So if they do love you and you aren't together, they start to feel it. Put it that way. They're really going to feel it. They're really going to miss you. They really are going to want to talk to you. So let's see. 9 of Cups. Ace of Swords. There's a breakthrough moment. I have a Tower. We had something happened, something that changed this connection. Maybe we just had a fight. Maybe we just have been giving each other the cold shoulder or haven't talked for a few days. Maybe we just had a fight. And I have the High Priestess. Little bit of feeling that somebody was holding back something and we found out about it, and maybe that was what the Tower moment was. Like, you have to be open and honest with me, you have to tell me everything. I feel like we have a breakthrough, whatever the breakthrough is. This feeling of, we need to talk. I'm ready to talk, even, which is even better. This feeling of like, I'm ready to talk says to me that they are willing to be open and honest. So maybe you even said, when you're ready to talk, let me know. When you're ready to talk, I'll know. 3 of Swords. There was a heartbreak. This Tower moment crushed us, crushed somebody. It was this feeling of, I can't go there with you. I can't think about you even having thoughts of somebody else, or if somebody was flirting with them or caused some jealousy in the situation, or there was some kind of third-party interference. Obviously, that would be a Tower moment. I have an Ace of Wands. And I have a Libra. So I have a Justice card, Libra. I also feel like I have a Sagittarius, a Scorpio, a Taurus, a Gemini, and I'm going to say Aries also. So we'll put those out there. This Ace of Wands is coming into me as, I have something to offer you, or when I say I need to talk to you, it's because I want to express my feelings. It's because I've come to some kind of realization that I wasn't being fair to you. I wasn't being open to you. I wasn't being honest with my communication. I was holding back. And I do love you. There's the saying, I think I love you. Maybe they have been holding back that. Maybe they were afraid to say I love you. 2 of Swords. Letting down my guard, making a choice. Knight of Swords. I think that this person's going to move forward. I think they're not they're not happy that we haven't talked. If you have gone days without talking, or there's been silent treatment, or we haven't heard from this person for days, I think it's become very painful for them. And I think that they're really starting to regret what was said or what happened. And I think they have to clarify it. They have to say something out loud to let you know that either there isn't anybody else. I'm only thinking of you. I only want you. I don't want to be accused of being with anybody else. If it's not happening, I feel like it was a little bit of a power play, that the reason why we're not talking, like, you're not going to say something to me that isn't true, and then therefore I cut you off, which is not the right way to handle a relationship, but maybe it was the only way they know how to handle it. Like, I just can't talk to you right now. So something is going on with that. I love the sweetness of your soul and the taste of your kisses. They're still in love with you. There's still this love. I'm just really busy working. They could be just avoiding you because they aren't ready to talk. They need to be ready to talk, is how it's coming in. They are saying soon. I found the wisdom needed to change my perspective. They're trying to look at it from your point of view. Why did you get so upset? What would it, if it was in reverse, would they have been so upset? Something like that. So that could be helping the situation. And then, do you trust me? Maybe the blowout was about trust. Maybe the blowout was jealousy or interference or accusations or something related to trust. And now they feel like you don't trust them. And when somebody feels like their trust is being questioned and they did nothing wrong. It's one thing if they did something, if they are doing something wrong and you don't trust them and you kind of catch them. And it's another thing if they're doing nothing wrong and you somehow accuse them of something. That is a reason for somebody to pull away. That is definitely a reason for somebody to get angry because they've done nothing wrong and you still don't trust them. So then they start to say, are you ever going to trust me? So let's see what else they're saying. But I feel like this is going to reconcile. This is going to come back together. This is we need to talk. I have a Chariot. I have a 4. They're not happy without you. They're spending a lot of time thinking about, I'm not happy. You are the person that they want to be with. And I have a Wheel of Fortune. So it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. We need to talk. They want to talk. How about that? They want to talk. They want to be ready. There's something about this readiness. Like maybe sometimes they needed it depends on the person. Sometimes somebody needs a couple of hours to cool off and then they're ready to talk. And somebody else might need a couple of days to cool off and then they're ready to talk. But when they're ready to talk, it means that they can talk calmly and they can express their feelings and explain their point of view and why they were upset. So if they're ready to talk, that would be good. I put on a mask and never let you see the real me because I was afraid you would leave me. So there's a little bit of fear here over, is this the end? I feel like you are so out of my reach. So I don't know. Maybe they're intimidated by you, that you could be with anybody. Why are you with them? Something like that. I don't care what others think. I just want to be with you. Okay, so I'm not listening to friends, which is good. I'm not listening to anybody else's advice. They're making up their own mind. I became discouraged by all the obstacles. I think trust is an obstacle. I think something is going on with that. My friends say that I focus too much on you. So they're trying not to listen to their friends, but their friends can tell that, they're probably checking their phone all the time. They're probably asking, what do you think I should do? Should I call? Shouldn't I call? Should I go over there? Should I just show up? And their friends are probably giving them advice, whether they're accepting the advice or not. They're listening to someone. I have karma. I'm worried that you are losing interest. Are you feeling what I'm feeling? Are you as in much pain as they are? I think you are. It feels as if nothing I ever do is good enough. I'm going to go with this one because I feel like there's something that happened in this connection that they did nothing wrong. They probably did do something wrong, but it is coming into me as they think in their mind they didn't do anything wrong. And they were accused of something that maybe they did or didn't do. And so that made them feel like, see, even when I try my hardest, even when I try to do all the right things for you, it's never enough. And that's a little bit of self-loathing or self-pity coming in, as opposed to, I want somebody who makes me feel good about myself. And if you don't make me feel good about myself, then I'm going to go and do something else or not be with you right now. So just a little bit of a tantrum. I have your back no matter what happens. So no matter what, they still want you in their life is how I feel. I never know what to say to you. I'm nervous around you. Sometimes they back off because they don't want to say they don't want to say the wrong thing. Like if I talk to you right now, I'm afraid that I'm going to say something that I regret. So that could be going on also. I'm worried there's someone else. I do feel like trust is an issue. I feel like whether it's they didn't trust you or you didn't trust them, that there's something going on behind the scenes and there might be nothing. It might be just accusations, but either one of us are just tired of being accused of something that isn't going on. We really need to talk. Spirit, let's see, get a couple more of these. I need a little more time. Okay, so they still need some time to be able to be ready, that ready feeling I want. They want to go back to having fun with you. Can you feel me with you? I still am thinking about you, wondering how you're doing. I grew up with bad role models. I'm not sure how to give and express the love that you deserve. Maybe I'm struggling with even how to communicate. I'm struggling with, I react to things and I walk away instead of facing them and talking them through. I'm sorry I haven't talked to you. I'm sorry that I walked out the door. I'm sorry that I turned my back. Whatever their tendency is to do. The timing just wasn't right for us. Please be patient with me. I feel like you have been patient. I feel like you've been very patient with them. Maybe this is a repeat pattern. They get upset and then they do this cold shoulder thing for a couple of days, and then they come back and say, all right, I blew it out of proportion. I'm sorry. But you can't, if they really do love you, they how can they possibly go any amount of time without talking to you? I'm afraid to tell you my feelings. I'm healing old traumas, old wounds. You deserve so much more than I can give you. And one more. I feel as if you are leaving me behind. Are we growing apart? If you feel like every time we have an argument with somebody that they are just going to walk out the door and just say, I got to cool off, and just you're supposed to anticipate that they'll be back when they're good and ready, then you always are walking kind of on eggshells around somebody with when's the next episode of that they do that. So that's not something that's healthy, and it's only going to hurt both of you in the long run. So this person has to face, why do they feel like they can just walk away when things get tough? and then just come back and say, I'm sorry, and pick up where we left off. And I just needed time to cool off. So this person does need to be able to communicate better. So let's see, Spirit, is this person going to come back when they're ready? Are they going to come back when they're ready? Let's see. Choose a new direction. You may decide that I can't do this anymore. I can't, every time you walk away from me, it breaks my heart. And then I have to wait for you to come back. I have to wait for you to calm down. I have to wait for you to figure out what it is that you want. So you may decide to choose a new direction. Listen to your intuition, Spirit's saying. And one more, a peaceful resolution. So maybe we will get back together. Maybe we will talk things through. Maybe we'll have some apologies. But this person has to stop this, I'm going to say, cold shoulder. Maybe we don't officially end something, but they give us this, they just tune us out. And this cold shoulder behavior has to stop. Listen to your intuition. Hopefully we have a peaceful resolution. Hopefully we're able to talk things through and build that trust. I think that's a big part of this connection. Build that trust. And then your intuition is going to guide you. You will know. You'll find the answers within yourself. You will know if this is a breaking point, a breakthrough moment, things are getting better, or whether you're going to choose a new direction for yourself at some point. So let's put this out into the universe and ask Spirit to guide you both. I want to thank Spirit for this reading today. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you always to my Leos for your love and support. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com.